It's the second leg of our Champions League tie with Benfica. We avoid defeat, we make the quarterfinals. Can we do it? Let's find out. Welcome back then, guys. Here today for episode 81 of our Road to Glory series here with Kaiserslautern, the Red Devil Revival. As I just said in the intro, it's our second leg with Benfica in the Champions League first knockout round, and we know as long as we don't lose, we qualify for the quarterfinals, the furthest we'd have ever reached in the competition. Of course, guys, if you missed the last episode where we had the first leg with Benfica, as well as a tough match up against Stuttgart in the League, the link right above you to see exactly how we did get on in those games. And of course, guys, if you do enjoy today's video, do make sure to stick a like down onto it. And if you want to see any more of my content, such as the Red Devil Revival, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and to ring that notification bell to be notified when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. Now, I'm going to get straight into this video today, and we've got definitely, of course, the game with Benfica, possibly as well the game with Freiburg straight afterwards in the league. Depends on what happens in the Benfica game, how long of a match we have, maybe if it goes to extra time, that type of stuff. But in terms of how we got on in our recent fixtures, we've played 2 games since the last episode, and the only way to describe it is hit and miss form. We had a really good performance in our most recent fixture against Augsburg. We beat them 2-0. It was a really comfortable win. Really chuffed with the result and happy with how we played overall. But we took on before that our arch rivals in Mainz away from home, and we got battered 2-0. It was quite an even game in terms of the stats, but Mainz took their chances. We did not, and we lost it 2-0, and it means in the Bundesliga for the first time, I think, since the very beginning of the season, we are no longer top of the division. We keep throwing away points, throwing away leads, and Leipzig have leapfrogged us by 1 point. And considering the fact we take on Leipzig in next episode, it's going to be a very vital match, that is for sure. Of course, guys, we're already out of the German Cup, but for the Champions League, we know as long as we don't lose to Benfica day after, we got that 1-0 win in the first leg, we will go through. And also, if we win to 0 as well, we'll be going through. If we win and it's like 4-3, 3-2, that type of stuff, we will go out on away goals. So we have to make sure we don't concede too many goals. The Benfica game is the first one of today, possibly the only one as I've already mentioned. This is how we're lining up. I am playing a very strong squad. There's a few little risks in there. Bernd Leno, for example, is starting in net. I decided to go with him. I wasn't 100% sure if I wanted to, but I think I do want to go with him. It's Lawrence and Ricardo Lay at the back. Casanova at right back. Lucio at DM. Tierney's in at left back because Franco's played dreadfully in his last few games. I've dropped him today. Montel, Tagsev and Firmek are in the midfield. And it's Pellegrini and Chumpetaz starting up front. Pellegrini has scored in his most recent fixture. Chumpetaz, his form's dropping off a little bit, but he's been getting assists and so on. Just hasn't been scoring. So hopefully we'll see a goal in this home game against Benfica. Without any further ado, let's get into this. Let's get this Champions League tie sealed up and get ourselves into the quarterfinals. The board only expect us to get to this stage, so we're already at the level they expect. But considering the fact we got the job done away from home at the Estadio de Lutz, we need to be winning this game. I'm going to say go out there, carry straight on. They all pretty much agree, so I just might have faith in them. And every one of the players is looking up for this. You can see our form on the screen there. 3 wins in our last 5. Good stuff. We've also got 2 defeats in our last 5, which is not ideal. Benfica, much like ourselves, on indifferent form. We have to make sure we capitalise on the fact we are the home team. We cannot be messing this game up. Our home form is what has gotten us over the line for the past few seasons now. It has to do the job today as well. Into the first few minutes we go. I'll be honest, I'll be happy with a drab 0-0 draw. Nothing happening whatsoever. If that was to be the case, we will go through and I'll be happy with that being the case. But as I'm saying all this, we have our first highlight of the game, 16 minutes into it, and it's Benfica starting with goal kick. We want it back. Tierney kicks at the pitch, but we don't manage to get it. But we do get the ball back now. Pellegrini on it now, up to Chumpetaz. On the wrong side of the pitch, really. He's a left foot. We don't really want him on his right flank, but Casanova on it now, the right back. Swings it into Firmek. What a wonderful goal. He's had a very poor year this year. He's been injured all the time, has Matthias Firmek. Gets his first though of the season. What a time to get it in the Champions League knockout stages. that goal could be the one that puts us through to the next round of this competition. Benfica now need to score 2 goals in order to go through in the tie. They can no longer take this game to extra time because of the fact we've scored both home and away. And Benfica, as of yet, have not got a goal. A fantastic way to start the game off. Perfect, really eases us into this game and settles our nerves. Fantastic stuff. And we're approaching half-time, but there's a highlight just before it. Will it be a Benfica chance? Sergio Montiel tries to win it back, doesn't manage it, but Casanova does in the end and clears it. Are we going to get there first? We do not. Julian Weigl gets it instead, and Koopmeiners now on the ball for Benfica. We've headed it clear. A chance to counter-attack. Edvard Tagsev on the ball. Come on, he's going all the way. Tagsev goes for it. Was never really looking like it was on target. It does go wide of the post, and it probably means we're going to go in at half-time at 1-0 up. Indeed we are. What a perfect first half we've had right there. Couldn't have asked for any more really from the lads. Right, into the dressing room we go. We're going to go point the finger. Don't get complacent. Some of them agree, some not so much. Say to the rest of the players, there's a lot more to come from them. And mostly players are happy about it. Apparently Leno is demotivated about being told not to let your levels drop. But okay, whatever, Bernd. You know, you're the most experienced player in the team. I'd expect better from him, but whatever, Bernd Leno. There's a highlight pretty much as soon as we've kicked off. Let's hope we don't concede straight away, as that will make things a little bit more nervy for this second half. Christensen on this right flank for Benfica, now to St. Maximan. Weigl crosses it in, everyone's missed it. And the man who was looking demotivated lets the ball squirm underneath him. Bernd Leno concedes, we lose the clean sheet. Paulinho gets Benfica back into the tie. I don't know why it is chugging like anything at the moment in the game, I've no idea. It's a great ball in from Weigl. It's awful defending. Casanova should go for it, but Bernd Leno, you absolute idiot. How has he not saved that? And now it means Benfica need just 1 goal to be going through. If we score from this highlight that is taking place now, we will get that 2-goal advantage back again. Casanova on it. Unlucky there from Dante Casanova. Puts it just wide. That would have been a nice way to make up for his mistake from that goal. Of course, he missed the header and allowed Paulinho into all of that space. So, you know, he's as much at fault really as is Bernd Leno. Not a good highlight. Not a good goal to concede. Really not ideal. Not a good time either, because it gives Benfica the whole half to get into this match now. Liuzzo here to Tierney. Lovely football so far. Firmek on this left flank. Plays it back to Tierney. Swings it in. Pellegrini. Firmek. He ain't missing that. It's 2-1. Firmek gets his second of the game. His second of the season. He's literally just come back from injury and getting back to full-time fitness. Happy days. 2-1 to Kaiserslautern. We get another 2-goal advantage. Benfica need 2 goals again now. Oh, what a good goal. Pellegrini with the knockdown, Firmet with the finish. Lovely stuff. Really good reaction from the lads. We could have just crumbled after that Benfica goal. Thankfully, we do not. And we get our 2-goal advantage once again. Another highlight now. Are we going to put Benfica to the sword? Be lovely if we can do. Firmek on it here to Pellegrini. Oh, I think he's offside. I was about to start celebrating, but they are looking at it. Old VAR. The line I kept his flag down, but he was in a lot of space, so maybe they are going to get it. They're checking it on VAR. Of course they are. They always will do. And they have disallowed it. Well, I'm going to make some substitutions then as a result. Chumpetaz off for Edouard. I'm going to swap these two over, I reckon. If it will let me swap them over. There we go. I'm also going to get Firmek off. Although he's on a hat-trick, he's looking knackered because I say he is coming back from injury. We don't want to get him injured any more than he needs to be. Currently, we'll get Cosme on as well. Straight swap. Nothing too drastic. But as soon as I made those changes, there's a highlight with Benfica on the ball. Don't be a second for Benfica. Don't let them get back into this game. Casanova now, a really nice football from us, keeping the ball really nicely right now. Montiel up to Edouard, of course, fresh on the pitch, as is Cosme, the young Brazilian who's having probably one of the best seasons out of the team. Hang on, Edouard, surely. Oh, we ain't missing that. It is 3-1 to Kaiserslautern. This tie is dead and buried now. They need 3 goals inside the last 20 minutes. They've only managed 1 over the course of 160 of those minutes. I can't see them getting 3 now. Brilliant football. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Absolutely chuffed about that. We're getting towards the last few minutes now. We're going to make our final substitution. Benfica have done nothing since we scored the third. It's probably killed them entirely. I'm going to get Ricardo Lay off for Senesi, just because we don't want him getting sent off with the rest of the ties and everything coming up in the rest of this match. We don't want a stupid red card if we can avoid it. There is a highlight, last few minutes of the game. Will Benfica get a bit of a consolation goal? I don't think it'll matter if they do score, because they'll still need another 2. There's only 3 minutes to play. Could well be a chance for us to get a 4th, you know. Hang on, Tagsef on it here. He goes for it. on his weaker right foot. Always was going to be difficult. Puts it wide. That'd probably be the last thing we see in this tie, I would imagine. It's been such a comfortable game. It really has been. There's a minute to play here in stoppage time. Are we going to go and inflict even more pain to Benfica? Tierney, lovely touch here. Kieran Tierney, a chance for his own goal. He gets one himself. His first since arriving on loan. Just blasts it into that right-hand corner. Oh, what a lovely performance. Considering how poor we played up against Mainz off camera a couple of matches ago, this is a really good showing from us. Absolutely torn Benfica a new one. I've only had one shot on target all game. It was a stupid goal to concede. It was poor from Leno in net. Probably be the last time he plays this season. But the rest of the lads, they turned up and got the job done. Brilliant, brilliant football. Happy with how the tie went. We won the first leg and then we went on to finish the job here. They all look over the moon about it. Why would they not? There are, of course, a lot of big teams left in the Champions League. It is the Champions League. It's always going to be the way. But the fact we got through the quarterfinals and in the top 8 basically of Europe is fantastic news. What we will do now, though, as we've already been going for quite a little while, guys, I will proceed to the draw, which takes place very shortly. It's in about 2 days' time. It's before the Freiburg games takes place. We'll find out who we're going to get drawn against, and then we'll decide what we're going to do for next episode. We won't play the Freiburg game now instead as well. So this will be the only game we do. I will proceed forward. We'll find out who we get in the Champions League. So I'll see you all there very shortly. So I have proceeded on a couple of days and we are here for the Champions League quarterfinal and semi-final draws. You can see some of the teams just mentioned already. There are a lot of good teams left in it. Basically, we have Barcelona, Chelsea, Bayern Munich, ourselves. We have Liverpool, City, United and Monaco. If I had to pick any of those teams, I would pick Monaco hands down. They are by far the weakest team in this competition left. And probably ourselves. We're probably the 2 weakest left in the Champions League. But whoever we get now is going to be bloody tough. Let's start drawing the teams then. Let's see who we do get in the end. Bayern are out the hat first. I'll be honest, I'd take Bayern. We've beaten them already this season. I know we got absolutely smashed in the cup, but I played a bit of a rotated side. We don't get Bayern. Liverpool get Bayern. Okay, Monaco out next. Please, Monaco away. Please, if we get Monaco, we have the best chance in this competition of reaching the semi-finals. Okay, we don't get Monaco, so we're going to be getting an English team. Man City, of course, we had in the group stage, and I think we did beat them at one point in the group, so Man City maybe I'll be happy with. Who's out next? It is ourselves. It's going to be the home leg first, which I'm not happy about. Who will it be? I believe United have basically the best team in world football at this point, so they're going to be bloody tough. We get them. We get Chelsea. Okay, we get Chelsea in the quarterfinal. We'll do the semi-final draw as well while we're here, so at least we know who it may be that we get. Monaco or Barcelona, v Bayern or Liverpool. So it's going to be the English team, City or United or Chelsea or Kaiserslautern for the semi-final. But my goodness me, Chelsea is not going to be an easy team. They have Martin Odegaard in his prime at age 28. Oh, that's going to be a toughie, that one is. That is going to be a very difficult game. For our schedule, though, guys, of course, it will be that game we're coming back with, because the reason why is we take on Leipzig in only a few games' time, and straight after that is the first leg with Chelsea. So next episode, guys, will be a massive Bundesliga game against Leipzig and the first leg of the Champions League quarter-final. Overall, though, guys, that brings this video today to a close. And I'm going to be honest, fantastic performance up against Benfica. Of course, we only played the one game. Hopefully, we can keep this form going. We are so hit and miss at the moment. I know we have a lot of games in quick succession, so it is hard to keep the players rotated and fit and everything. But that performance up then against Benfica, brilliant. Other than the goalkeeping mistake and the mistake from Casanova, everyone played perfectly. Absolutely bashed them 4-1. Happy days. Chelsea, though, is going to be a very, very tough test. If we can somehow get past them, maybe the Champions League could be on the cards. I highly doubt it. I think we're going to probably go out of the quarterfinals. But even so, we've done well to get as far as we have. And the Bundesliga is very, very exciting. Hopefully, though, guys, you have enjoyed today's video. If you have done, make sure to like down onto it. If you do want to see any more of my content, such as the Red Devil Revival, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and to ring that notification bell to be notified when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. So, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.